Welcome everybody to the live stream. Why isn't this fitting? Oh, that would be why. I have to take the ring off. Let's forget about that. But still not. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna get the sound bowls out, y'all. Um, Let me see here. Let me get the sound bowls out. So just bear with me for a moment. And then we have to hook up the microphones. Yeah, this one's definitely way heavier than this one. For sure. For sure. Now we have to hook up the microphone. Turn the computer on. So I can view the live stream. Okay. Oh man, it's almost, the battery's almost on the case, but I want it to go completely down so I can. Alright, let's see. There we go. Now we want to connect this to this. It's pressing the wrong button. Hello, hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me on the microphone? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me on the microphone? When I take the mic away, does it sound better? Or is it better when it's closer? I don't know if it's connected, so I'm just checking with you all very loudly. Okay. Sorry about that. My apologies. My apologies. I can see the level right there too, so I just need to make sure. Big Lon 12. Appreciate you, man. Just wanted to make sure you guys can hear me with the new setup. I've got this new setup going. But we're gonna take out the sound bowls in a moment, because I don't know if you guys have seen the new sound bowl. And welcome everybody, man. For real, man. We really gotta, like, as a society, man, we really need to help one another, man. We need to come together, man. We need to, it's like, it's time to wake up and be honest with yourself. It's like, I don't know, man. I was having some conversations with, and please tap the like button and subscribe to the channel, y'all. I would appreciate it. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers. So please subscribe and tap the like button. It's very helpful. Today, tomorrow, I don't know, man. We're going to have a serious talk, and while we're going to take out the sound bowls for a little bit. And if you guys want to check this out, send it some love. I'm drinking some, I don't know if I can show you this without it spilling. There you go. It's green juice. fresh green juice, juiced with love. Cheers to everyone. United States. So I don't know if you guys seen this new bowl that I have here. Not quite sure. This is the new one that I got that is tuned to the sacral chakra. Let me check this bowl out, man. It's beautiful. Very beautiful. So I'm gonna try to do. So I don't have a. Well, you know what? I can't take it out right now. I have a new way I'm gonna be setting up very soon with the table I have, which I can put 2 bowls on one table. I have a rollout table, but I just can't bring it out right now because I have stuff on the floor. So for now, we're going to do it this way. We're just going to have to do one singing bowl at a time. That's just the way it's going to be. It's just the way it's going to be. I got to put the ring. Let's see how this sounds until we have the table set up. Now, what I'm going to try to do is we'll see how this sounds with the new setup, mic sounds. And I've got, hold up, actually, wait a minute. I want to try my other mallet with this bowl because I haven't done that yet. Okay, I think this one might be better. Actually. How's everybody doing, man? Welcome to the live stream, by the way. Happy Monday to everybody. Oh, look at that. It picks it up really well. We're doing some ASMR up in here. I want to try something here too. Try to connect to my computer so I can see what it sounds like with you guys without you hearing me. Let's see if I can. Oh, cool. There we go. Okay. It's got a delay, but the sound is good. Sound is good, y'all. Got another idea. We're going to try. We're going to put this on this. And then this. Let me get a clearer sound with this. And it won't vibrate as much. Tyson, what's good, brother? Pull up and relax, brother. We got the sound bowls going. Yeah, you know what? This one does not work well with this sound bowl. I don't know. I think this guy makes them in the US. Both these bowls are the same. Manufacturer is what I mean. But this one's attuned to the D, sacral chakra, 432 hertz. You definitely can't use that other wand with this because this bowl just doesn't respond to it well. How do you guys like the ASMR action? I was supposed to get another sound bowl actually, but it was delayed. And then I basically canceled it. Yeah, I definitely don't think it's arriving. It says refunded. It's kind of a shame, man. It was supposed to be, it was just not meant to be. It was not meant. Oh, they actually lowered the price. Oh. I'd like to go for like one of these charcoal bowls. I haven't had one of these yet, but this I want to get an individual one, not. So let's get into a convo, y'all. Let's talk about what I posted on here. You know, we have to start being honest with ourselves. Whoa. Whoa, I've never seen anything like this. I want to talk a little bit about where we're at right now and how something that has been coming up for me. I got to turn this off. I don't like that going. It's like really not what I wanted. Not while I'm having a conversation with you all. I can't do that. Um, so I want to talk a little bit about the way things are currently in just the world, on the planet at this time. Um, because it's really interesting that a lot of us, our inner world is not matching the outer world. And I have to say, to be honest with you, it's on a collective level because yeah, there's a percentage of us that maybe have peace within us, maybe feel peaceful, maybe we are peaceful, yet the outer world is not fully reflecting that. Yet we're merging into that. That's exactly what the 5D is. Give me a second, guys. I gotta step out for a moment. I gotta go to the bathroom. Hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. You might see me have to take a bathroom break pretty frequently. What the heck? Why is this spread? I'm gonna press the yo yo yo. It's still working. Try the other one. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, this one's green, so I think the battery needs to be charged up. Um, Hold on a minute here. Sorry, guys. I apologize for the probably sounds you're hearing. Okay. All right. So, getting back, I'm kind of going through detox right now. That's why, if you notice, I gotta pause and go to the bathroom, and yeah, I'm cleansing right now. I'm doing a detox program. I'm also drinking a lot of green juice. I'm drinking Corella or taking Corella. I'm doing a lot of different things. I'm doing a parasite cleanse right now. Um, so yeah, I have to. I'm doing another intestines. I'll say it easier, like a colon intestine. No, intestines cleanse. So I'm doing that as well. So yeah, I might have to step away for a brief moment every now and then. So just bear with me. You know, I want to say a few things that I feel are extremely important right now because we're all going through changes through our physical, through our spiritual, through our mental. And we're getting to the point where we are beginning to see things fall away, the purging, the different things in the outer world. But yet, I know we're still not seeing it fully where the outer world is matching our inner world. When we're getting there, when the worlds merge and we step into the fifth dimension, the 5D, yeah, we will in fact see our outer world reflect our inner world. Because typically, and majority of the way it's supposed to be is, the inner world matches the outer world. And I want to say that I forgot even what the title of the video was, but we're going to just take it wherever this video goes, wherever this live stream goes, excuse me, video, live stream. Where I was saying where I was going with things earlier in the live stream is coming together, supporting one another, helping each other, uniting as one, and not seeing each other as separate or divided. It does, doesn't it? I got the new mic setup on Matthew, which you haven't heard yet. So that is definitely helping tremendously. This is the first time I've played this sound bowl with these new microphones. I finally received them, by the way. And I had another sound bowl coming, but it didn't make it, so I canceled it. And thank you for tapping the like button, y'all. Appreciate you guys. 7 likes. Keep tapping it. And how you feeling, Matthew? What's good? How you doing, man? I'm kind of just going wherever this live stream is going to take us, but man, at the end of the day, man, I'm starting to see more and more people having to get real with themselves and really evaluate where you're at in your life and what you're doing and why you're doing it. Hey, Jeffrey, what's good, man? Welcome to the live stream. It's so important that why there's so much dis-ease happening in the world is because people are not being true to themselves. They're not doing the things that align with their soul. why they're doing this, why they're doing that. You know, they just do it because they think they have to, they feel like they have to, versus, yeah, I know, I noticed that too. Yeah, man, people are funny, man. You gotta laugh, you know what I'm saying? You gotta laugh. Like, by the way, everybody, just so you know, man, our laughter yoga with myself and Luna was phenomenal. We had a really good turnout. It was amazing. It was powerful. It was funny. It was fun. It was the first time in a while I really, really enjoyed. Yeah, I know. I wish you would have came, man. It was a good turnout. Well, we are going to be setting dates for March. So I hope you'll be able to make it in March. We haven't really discussed yet the dates of the events that we're going to do in March, but we're probably going to discuss that this week, and then we'll start putting it out there for March. So stay tuned for those dates. I hope you'll be able to make it. And I have a really wild story. I kind of didn't go into detail on the when I arrived at the event. But listen, let me just, listen, I'm real on this channel, man. I'm real in general. And Luna asked me, okay, let me break it down for you all. I prepared myself for that event, and I was up at like 2 in the morning, meditating, doing all the things that I do every morning. I've now incorporated a couple new things into my morning routine that I'm doing. But as I said in the beginning of this live stream, I'm detoxing right now. I'm cleansing parasites. I'm doing an intestinal cleanse. I'm making green juice every morning. That I fresh juice with kale and cucumbers and spinach and garlic and turmeric and ginger and cucumbers and celery, all greens. And I drink 2 cups every morning. So I just had it with you guys a few moments ago if you weren't on the live stream. So that's been a new thing in my daily routine, as well as I'm going to be doing wheatgrass. But they ran out of wheatgrass in the store. So I was doing about 4 ounces of wheatgrass as well. So I'm going through a detox. We're heading into a new season. We're going into spring very soon. It's time to cleanse our bodies, release and let go, kind of like release and let go of things that you no longer serve you, like material things, just like you're purging and letting go of things inside of you. You're going to be maybe you're going to be purging and letting go of material things as you go into spring and summer. I know I am. I've already been doing that. So anyway, the funny story, which I didn't go into detail because I didn't want to hold everybody up and sit there and explain everything in the class, the club. But if I'm being honest, no joke, I prepared myself. And as you guys know, I went live on YouTube before the event. So the event was at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I went live, and I went live for about 20 or so minutes. Then I went live on TikTok for like about 10 or 15 minutes. So then by the time I was done with TikTok and YouTube, it was about 12:30. I got off TikTok and I was sitting in my car, and no joke, I literally dozed off. I didn't even realize I did. I mean, I literally was gone. And I woke up to a delivery truck driver walking towards my car, and my head was like this, and I was completely out. Didn't even know I was sleeping. And literally woke up. Luna called me like 2 or 3 times. She texted me. She called me on Telegram. My phone is, as you guys know, and I've talked about this numerous times, my phone is always on silent. So I wouldn't have heard her ring or her call or anything. But literally, I had my phone in my hand like this, and it was on my knee like this, and I was like this, completely gone. I get up, my finger's on the screen of the phone, and I see Luna calling, but I couldn't hear it because the ringer was off. But I saw her calling me on Telegram. And like I said, she texted me. She called me 2 or 3 times. And she video called me a couple times. Had the computer set up. Had the Zoom call set up. Had everything prepared. I went for a walk. I did everything I needed. I went out in nature. Everything was ready. And I literally ended up being 10 minutes late. There was over 14 people waiting to be let into the Zoom call. When I got on Zoom, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this happened. Funny thing is, it was a laughing yoga class or club, right? And and your boy fell asleep. And I didn't sit there explaining all of it because I was already 10 minutes late and everybody was waiting, and they were even typing in the group, one of the groups that I promoted this laughing yoga club in. They were all saying, I don't know what's going on. Am I the only one that's not able to get into the Zoom call? And then they're like, well, it is a laughing yoga club, so I might as well laugh about it. And like I said, I didn't say anything because, first of all, I wanted to respect their time, and I was already 10 minutes late. And I couldn't see wasting another 10 or 15 minutes explaining the story, although I know it would have been funny because everybody I did talk to about it was laughing. And Luna kind of left the door open for me to say, because she says, Daren, why don't you explain to everybody why we're late? So she kind of left the door open for me to do that, and I didn't. I basically just said it was a technical issue, and it kind of was a technical issue. If you really, it could be taken in many different ways as to being a technical issue. Artist, what's good, brother? Oh, yeah. Good afternoon, artist. So, yeah, I actually, very surprisingly, I didn't get mad at myself or judge myself or, get on myself for that happening. I just went with the flow. I said it right away. I just said it's like, someone that's a musician and performing on stage, and, they have technical issues with the microphones, or, different, maybe they're out of tune or their guitar's out of tune or something like that. And they just keep going, even with the malfunctions. I kind of just got on the stage and just was like, it was just the technical difficulty we had. That's all. And we got right into it. Instead of me, because I also felt like if I would have mentioned it, it would have thrown off the energy in the room. It would have people would have been annoyed and potentially left. Not that I should be worried about that, which I wasn't. It was just, I was just guided more so just to say, yeah, we had technical issues. That's all. No big deal. We'll go right past it. Let's get right into the yoga session. I think and know that if I would have gone into depth, it would have, like I said, it would have thrown off the energy of the room, and everybody was in good spirits and everything else, regardless of me showing up at 107 when it started at 1. Typically, anyways, when you join some sort of class or many things I'm a part of don't usually start for like 5 to 10 minutes in. They usually allow for people to show up, to pile in, any last minute people showing up, and then they start. So me being 7 minutes late, I was preparing, you know what I mean? I was rejuvenating my energy, to prepare myself for the session. My body needed to take a rest, But it was funny, and several people got a laugh out of it. So I know Luna did. I'm grateful that I can honestly say I'm grateful that it happened, because it humbled me. It humbled me that if Luna was to be late or something was to happen, I'm not going to get angry or frustrated or judgmental. I'm just going to go with the flow, because it happened to me, and it was literally out of my control. I was well prepared, and I was over prepared, and yet I literally fell asleep without even realizing I did. And it proves that how little control we have, no matter how prepared I was. I could have just sat there at the computer half an hour before and still ended up falling asleep in front of the computer. I know that my body needed to, because it needed some rest, obviously, to prepare for it. But yeah, it was wild. I had no control over it whatsoever, but it was funny. And it takes a bigger person to, put all of that aside and, not get angry and pissed and, like, man, I had all these people waiting and blah, blah, blah. Interestingly enough, I'm not going to say that I don't care about other people and their time, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying I don't respect their time, because I do, 1000%. And at the same time, it's almost like there was nothing I could do about it. Again, I didn't want to waste any more time of theirs. Some people left 10 minutes before it was finished because they had to go. So that was already right there, like 20 minutes. And then if I would have taken 10 or so minutes to talk about the story that occurred, it would have been more time, and they would have had very little time to be a part of the club in the class. So it's interesting the way I took it and the way I felt and how it felt to me and how it was received to Luna, and just the energy that I felt from everybody else, all the love that I felt, regardless of, again, as I said, most classes and groups that you meet up with, they don't start the meetings right away. It'll usually, basically, if you've been to any classes on Zoom or anything like that, that it'll typically say you're waiting for host. And then you just wait until the host is ready. And usually it's 10 or so minutes. And same thing with like YouTube lives that people do. When they're doing them, they don't show up right away. A lot of them, they have a time set, and then they pull up like 10, 15 or more minutes later. But let me get back into like the topic at hand, and the fact that I'm going through purging, and I'm releasing, and I'm cleansing, and I'm detoxing And we're quite literally we're getting close to heading into spring. And what do they usually say? Spring cleaning, right? So I'm going through a cleansing and a clearing and internally. And it's sad, very, very sad that we have to even do this, that we have to even do these things, that we're not taught the proper way to that we can heal anything. Not to mention that the food that we eat and the water we drink and the air that we breathe, all these different things have chemicals in them and poisons of some sort. Even if you buy a new car, the chemicals are so horrific. Some people actually like the smell of a new car. I don't particularly. It takes weeks and weeks and weeks to go away with the massive chemicals that they use. And if you don't think those chemicals are deadly, but I mean, that's just one of many. You go into a nail salon and they're using horrific chemicals. People spray things in their car. Spray in their house to rid their house of bugs that they spend a lot of time in. I mean, I can go on and on and on how we continue to poison ourselves. And why aren't we standing up and speaking out and demanding cleaner air, cleaner water, cleaner food, coming together and uniting as one? And the more listen, at the end of the day, it all boils down to supply and demand. You'll make me feel like I'm in a real car. I don't know really what that means, but okay. It's wild to me that that we're still going through this, that we're still as a society. There's so many individuals, including myself, that are here on this planet that have wisdom and knowledge, and yet people would still rather put toxins in their body along with all the toxins that are already in the air and the water and the food and the grass and everything else. I just was listening to, and this has been an ongoing thing, and I knew this back in the 70s and 80s, and they're still using this product, Roundup, to get rid of weeds. And it is so poisonous. And there's been lawsuits upon lawsuits, and yet people still use it, knowing how deadly it is, knowing that you're going to suffer using it long term, knowing that it's going to probably contribute to disease in some way, shape, or form. It seeps in your water systems. It seeps in the foods, everything. Rinse it off of what? What do you mean, Tyson? I'm not quite sure what you mean. It doesn't get rinsed off when it's sprayed on the grass and everywhere. The corn? No, man. It seeps into the corn. Washing it off, you're washing it off with chemicals in your water. There's chlorine and there's fluoride and there's all kinds of stuff in the water as well that you wouldn't even want to know what's in the tap water. My dad had a water filtration system back in the 90s when we were living in Florida. And no joke, when we cleaned it out, because you had to clean, there was a pot that you took out of the filtration system and you had to weekly clean it. And you took the pot out, and literally the pot, the water that it was filtering out was like brown and had feces in it. No joke. That was being cleansed out of our tap water. And this was back in the 90s. Not everybody gives dogs tap water. The dogs that we have had, we would give the dog distilled water. Again, it's what people choose to do because of, I don't want to say, I was going to say the word ignorance, but it's not really ignorance. It's just lack of knowledge of others giving people the proper information so that they can choose on their own whether they want to or they don't want to. Again, there's no guarantee with distilled water, spring water, with these different companies. At the end of the day, everything is about money and greed and manipulation. And as you can see with the EP files coming out, people will go to lengths. People will go to, why is this paused? What happened? No wonder it was like turning off because it was paused. People will go to, as you can see, they don't care. They'll go to lengths that are just disgraceful and despicable and disgusting, and for anything, for money, for you know, it goes back to a lot of these fast food places and a lot of the, I mean, if I drive around, and I've driven in a lot of different states, and what's very interesting is there's always like 3 or 4 fast food places right next to each other, like literally on the same, like one on one side of the street, another one on this side, then 2 side by side, or even 3 side by side. You typically always have Arby's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, Burger King, Wendy's, all in the same vicinity. I mean, interesting, right? And then when you're driving on the interstate, there's always signs at the exits, and they're always, which I gotta believe they probably pay for that advertising. There's always, like, you always see McDonald's, or you see Subway, or you see Burger King and Wendy's. The heck is going on with my oh that's right. So everything that is promoted is to the masses is promoted in an unhealthy way. Yeah, well, I beg to differ with that. I used to work at Subway. Yeah, I don't eat there, trust me. Again, a lot of these big companies don't have our best interest at heart. And it's all about lining the pockets of the CEOs and the people at the top. At the end of the day, they don't care. And it boils down to supply and demand. And yet I see it switching. I see things changing. I see people wanting more healthy things. I see people wanting to fast. I see people detoxing and cleansing. I think and I believe that we're moving at a rapid pace to a higher state of consciousness where we no longer want the things that have been fed to us. We want transparency. We want whole foods. We want stuff that is nourishing the body. People are starting to turn away from, well, this tastes good, but it's not nutritious to my body, so I'm not going to have it. Yeah, well, it's not really wasted. It's not really wasted because everything comes from the earth and will go back to the earth. So even if you put it in landfills, it's still being transmuted. So when people say like, "Oh, you're wasting water or you're wasting food," it's not really being wasted. It's being transmuted. The energy is being transmuted into another form of energy. Because remember, energy never dies. Food is energy. This, if I smash this singing bowl, right, and then I recycle it, they're going to put it into a different, like, it's going to transform into something else, right? And then it's going to go back to the earth. Hey, Nico, what's good, brother? Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Yeah, it has been a while, man. So it's not really being wasted. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. If you see it from someone that is unaware and unawake and unconscious, yeah, it's to them it's wasted. But it can't be wasted. Nothing's ever wasted. I mean, even when we transition on and our soul leaves the body, what do you think happens? The body transmutes into sand and dirt, and the bones start decaying, and then it essentially it turns back, it's given back to Gaia. So, but yes, someone that is unconscious and unawake and unaware, of course, they're going to see it as waste. We didn't sell that many products, and now we have to throw all this away. It's what a waste. It's not really wasted to them. It is because they couldn't make more money from it, and they just threw it away. So to them, it's wasted. If you see it from like a third eye or spiritual perspective, nothing is ever wasted. I want to try the other bowl out. I want to try the other bowl out with the microphone and see what you guys think of it, how it sounds. This one's a little bit more of a pain in the butt to get out of this bag. Now the plastic bag is ripping. Great. You have to do it this way, I guess. Yeah, this plastic bag is no good anymore. I gotta get a better bag. Okay, that worked. So I want to see this one. The only problem is this one is definitely not going to fit on this. Well, maybe if I use this and then we put this up. I want to see how this one sounds to you guys with the new mic. Please, everybody, tap the like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all, man. Pulling up. We're going to be doing regular streams again this week and you know, going on forward. I missed a couple streams. This bowl is still just the goat. The goat. Like straight up the goat, man. It's so heavy. It's like wild to me, man. This is the goat. Now, let's see how this one sounds. Now, if you guys can see, like, if you like put these up against each other, look at the size, the thickness of the pink one versus the white one. Look at the difference in thickness. I don't know if you can really tell. You probably have to zoom in to see it. But the crystal, the thickness of this singing bowl is so thick. It's crazy. And not one bowl. This bowl is old. This bowl is probably like, I got it maybe over 5 years ago. I've had a lot of singing bowls sent here, and none of them compare to this. I thought even the same company would have continued to do these size bowls, even in the 8-inch, but they don't. And even that pink one is not really. Now I look at this one, I'm like, damn, it's the glass on it is so thin. It's almost like I just want to return it, that one as well. That's just dust. Oh yeah, Owens. Yeah, yeah. There is brass ones too, but they're smaller. Um, I like the crystal bowls better, me personally, anyway. But yeah, yeah, there is. They got brass ones. I have a brass one, but I never bring it out. Um, yeah, of course it would look like it's spinning. um, I just haven't. I mean, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm just nothing is gonna. I haven't found one that compares to this one yet. Even I did get a 10-inch one, I think, or 11, which is the size of this one, and it still wasn't as thick. They just don't make them like this anymore. You've got to buy one from someone that, like, you got to buy an older one from someone, and personally, like, see it before you get it delivered. Also, these sound so much better. It's working for me. At a spiritual blocking, it's helping release it. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad there's a reason you're here, Owens. Tap the like button. Sit back and relax and enjoy. I'll tell you what. What I really like about these new microphones is there's a screen that attaches to the bottom of the phone, and it shows me the level, and I can still hear it from the bowl, but it shows me how much you guys are hearing and what level it's at. Just as up, if I speak, it'll show, it's peaking, or it'll show, I kind of get a gauge of how much before you don't hear the sound anymore, which is really neat. I didn't have it on my other microphone, so it helps a lot as to how much left you're hearing before it fades off. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wonder too. I mean, your body's still you can tell by your body. Are you still feeling tingly? Are you still feeling things when you don't hear anything anymore? Tune into your body, because your body can still hear or feel, is more like it. It's going to be interesting too when I go back and listen to the replay. Um, when I notice the tone like fading, how much you guys can still hear, with these microphones. Yeah, deep breathing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's the thing that brings me into another point that I want to make. We're moving into a time where we have to take accountability and take our own health and our own experience into our own hands, because for the last, I'd say, thousands of years, and my lifetime and most of the people listening's lifetime, we've just relied on other people to tell us when we're going to be okay, how long we have, in versus not giving that power away and taking that power into our own hands. Like, well, I want to eat this toxic food or this poisonous food, and that being your choice to do that, and then suffering the consequences. Or you do your research and you begin to start to learn and listen to your own body and what your body wants and needs, and following that, no matter what the circumstance, no matter how something tastes, no matter whether or not, no matter how tempting the temptation is. I wonder what it would be like to play that in the middle of the forest with all the trees and the sound waves bouncing off everything. Oh yeah, yeah. I will definitely do that. Maybe one of these days when I'll bring these with me and I'll go to the park and I'll live stream it with you all. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Nothing but good. I believe nothing but good things, of course. We're just moving into an age where if you want to be around and you want to be healthy and you want to thrive, then you have to take care of yourself, regardless of all the things in the world like that are potentially tempting to you. Not to say that you can't have those things, but I mean, that's essentially what we came here for. But the thing of it is the stuff that has been put into these things to make them so tempting is not in alignment with our soul or our bodies, or we've been made to believe that, oh, that's fuel for your body, but then people eat it and they feel like crap. Or then people decide to put themselves around certain people or things or places or jobs or living circumstances, and then they don't feel good about it, and they don't know why they don't feel good about it, because again, we've been distracted and numbed, and you don't think that you don't think that there is no accident as to what has been placed in the world to get our attention, to distract us, to keep us easily controlled and in fear. And I will debate with anyone that the world is supposed to be this way, that we're supposed to experience contrast in the way that we are. No, I don't believe that, and I don't agree with that. Yes, we are able to grow and expand and evolve faster here on planet Earth in the way that things have been. But moving into the fifth dimension is not going to not help us to grow and evolve. And we will be in harmony and balance internally and externally. Yeah, people have this skewed thing that you got to have contrast. Why? Who says you do? You know what I mean? Like, who makes that rule up that you have to? To me, that boils down to belief. Well, then that's what you believe, that you have to have contrast. I don't believe that there has to be. So the world that I'm creating, because I believe differently, I believe that we don't have to have it in the way that we've had it. I believe that we can learn from being in a state of love. I don't believe that there has to be manipulation and corruption and evil things happening on the planet. I don't believe that that has to be that way. And that's my belief. But there is a lot of people that have come on the live stream and that I've come in contact with that believe that you have to have contrast in the way that we've had it. We may not all be the same, but we all have the ability to come together in love and strength. Yeah, I agree. Yes. And we've forgotten. Why? Because they've created so many temptations, so many, there's so much programming and conditioning that we've all experienced. And that's why I don't have judgment towards anyone that believes that, because of the programming and conditioning that we've all experienced on a deep level, and it's still going on for the benefit of these higher elite powers that are in play. And they've created these programs and these beliefs around divide and separation through religion, through politics, through flat earth and round earth, through over sexualizing, over stimulating, like the list goes on and on. Any way that they can get your attention away from you going within yourself, any way they can get your attention from you finding God or source or whatever you want to call God. Everybody has a different name, a different way they see the creator. Yet we're all co-creating with the creator. But it boils down to we've forgotten. And through these temptations, these distractions, all of it has disconnected us and separated us from God, from source, from the creator. And the more and more you fall into these traps of temptation, the more and more farther away your connection to God will be. The harder to come back it will be. But you're right, Owens. We are all one, and we all can create out of love, and it's happening. And as we continue to raise our consciousness That's why these EP files came out, because we've raised our consciousness higher, our frequency and our vibration is higher. And in doing so, these things are being revealed to us so that we can see it for what it is, so that more and more of humanity will wake up to remember that we're all one and we're all connected. And what is the point of, what they've taught us? Oh, you got to have the white picket fence. You've got to be married with kids. You've got to pack the money away in your savings account. You've got to have all these things. This is part of, separating yourself. When we're all here to help each other. We're all here to teach one another. Man, if we join forces, what we could do on this planet. We have become stronger because the universe is changing. Exactly. All these spiritual shifting shows us to find peace and love. Yes, 1000%. It's a beautiful statement, Owen. It's beautiful. And it's 1000% true, because it's all revealing us to take our power back, to have empowerment, to have transparency, to create new systems out of love. We're basically shedding all the old belief systems that we learned from our ancestors and our bloodline and all these different things. We're shedding it. We're purging it. And this year is the year of the horse, the year of empowerment, the year of purging. We're going into spring. We're purging. We're letting go. We're giving away. We're releasing things that no longer serve internally, externally, as we go into summer, as we go further in the year. I don't believe that there's any mistakes with anything that's happening. And we will all experience the golden age, the age of love. We will experience it. Please keep tapping the like button, everybody. Let's get to like 20 likes. I appreciate y'all, man. This has been a really awesome live stream. I'm happy to be back. I'm getting chills just doing this one. This one is so powerful. Let me tell you what, man, 2020. Yes, everyone hit that like button. Daren is here to help us, not drain us. Amen, brother. Amen, my friend. 2020, man, was a big year for like a big majority of the planet waking up. And 2026 is going to be even bigger. And I'm looking forward and I'm excited for the unveiling of extraterrestrials, of more files, of people being arrested, of the dark energies and forces leaving the planet. Because we got no space and no room here on this planet for that garbage any longer. And I say garbage because if you could separate yourself from God that much to treat and act and be in that way, then You definitely need to, your soul definitely needs to leave and be rehabilitated. And they have a place in the spiritual realm for souls that have done horrific things, that they in fact will be have to go undergo rehabilitation. Because remember, consciousness never, I mean, energy never dies. So they'll just in fact be rehabilitated. Damn, I missed the wow, oh man, okay, I gotta go, guys. But thank you very much for this amazing live stream. Please tap the like button. Please keep watching the content. You'll see me again tomorrow. I appreciate you all, man. Maybe I'll be back on later today. I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on how I feel. And take care, artists. Thank you very much, brother. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Oh my God, Presley, you were here the whole time, dude? For real? Bro, where have you been? What is good? How does the new microphone sound? I got the I gotta charge them though. I got the DJI. Oh, you just got here. Sounds good, huh? Damn, bro. Is it good for you later in the day or what? Or earlier? What is good? What's a good time for you? And I'll try to go live. I'll try to live stream at that time. Oh yeah, I definitely have to go. My phone battery is at 15%. Probably later. Like what, in the afternoon or the evening? Everybody tap that like button, subscribe to the channel. All right, I'll text you. I got you. I got you, bro. Yeah, I gotta fill you in on a lot of things, my friend. There has been a lot that has happened that you don't even know about. So we definitely got to talk off the live stream. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I will. Yeah, I want to figure out a good time that's good for you, good for me. I got this one too. You've seen this one before, Presley. I mean, I've had this one for like 4 or 5 years, but this is a newer one that I got that you probably haven't seen yet. But yeah, I'll hit you up. I'll text you. And I love y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Keep spreading love, man. That's the only way. The more of us that get out and we spread love and kindness, the more we'll shift this planet, man. You know, faster. And Lord knows we need to move things along a lot faster than they are. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, we're only ready to handle so much. So with that being said, they have to slow drip it. Because if we received all of this all at once, nah. our bodies would not handle it. Our egos would not handle it. So it's coming out, and it will come out more, and we will have contact very soon with extraterrestrials and, you know, gnomes and fairies and Bigfoot and, you know, all of these different higher dimensional beings that are here and have been here all along, but we just haven't been, our consciousness and our frequency and vibration hasn't been high enough for us to be able to see them. But we're getting there. The collective is waking up. Humanity is waking up. And 2026 is going to be a big year that we're going to take massive jumps due to the fact that people are waking up through all of these big reveals. So with that being said, man, hold steady. Get your popcorn ready, because we got to enjoy the show, if you know what I mean. So Uncle Daren is heading out, and I love y'all, man. It's time to get your popcorn ready, and let's enjoy the show. I love y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. See you soon in the next live, in the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go.